Hello, beautiful souls. I'm so glad that we could join together today. We'll pull a few cards for the collective, see what messages are in the cards. We'll start off with the tarot as I usually do. See what messages we have here. Ooh, ooh. I love a positive message. This makes me feel good because this says to me that there were some folks that were having a hard time, were struggling a little bit, but their mindset has turned around, and that there's even a greater amount of collective individuals who are out here feeling really good about things that are happening. First and foremost, our star card. Nothing ever bad happens when the star comes up. Everything that we were hoping and dreaming for, all of our expectations being met, all of the optimism being felt and radiating throughout all of us, recognizing that we are stronger together, that collectively we can accomplish so many things, that having our mind right and our emotions balanced is the way to push through all of the difficulties that we may encounter. And if we simply recognize and accept that when we are having difficulties, that these are messages that Spirit's trying to give to us as far as our direction and which way we need to be going, very quickly that energy starts to match that vibration. The universe starts to send those kind of situations and alleviate that discomfort and bring the collective energy up. So things are going a lot better for you today, yes? Feeling a lot more optimistic, feeling hopeful, seeing that there are solutions where you previously did not see any, knowing that there is more even coming to alleviate any discomfort and stress because you believe it to be so. Trust and have faith in the universe. You trust and have faith in the people around you. And if you don't have people around you that you feel that way, you know that the universe is sending them to you. That you're getting signs and synchronicities that are just consistently showing up, and you're like, this has got to be telling me something good, right? These are the connections that we were talking about. I'm definitely getting some new connections that are opening up. I personally found myself being consistently shown an individual that uh, initially was very much rubbing me the wrong way. I have to admit, I was not vibing, not feeling it, and now I can see where this person is. I can have a positive impact, and that perhaps this person can show me something a little different about the world, and that maybe we can share some perspective together, and maybe there can be something good that comes from that as a result. But this is about the kind of connections that are lasting, that are deep and meaningful and persist. They may not be lifetime, but they're definitely not things that are just passing types of connections. You're meeting people that feel like your soul tribe. You're meeting people that feel like they have real place there in your life, that you have a connection to them, that overall there is a greater good associated with these connections. Feeling as though people are in alignment with you, that are paralleling uh, your goals and desires, the things that you're trying to manifest. Even seeing a place where these people might be able to impact that energy over the long term, where they might be able to help you stay consistent, stay focused, stay in this expectation of all things going in your favor the way that they need to go. So some really positive information there. The world, when the world card comes up, this is just a reminder of how every piece of our life impacts another piece. And not only does these individual pieces impact each other and provide some balance and sustainability, but that our connections outside of this also are affected. When we're feeling consistent, balanced, stable, like things are coming together, like things are feeling complete, like things are feeling as though they're headed in the right direction, we start to feel the connections that are happening with other people doing the same thing. We start to recognize areas that can be improved upon. We start to be optimistic about how these things are going for us. and how we might be able to improve the connections, how we might be able to relate differently to people so that we can understand where they're coming from. Opening up that communication, opening up our all the potential that exists within for us. So there's so much out there, and there's so many good things that can be happening for us, and it's in all different aspects of life. So things are going better with your health, you're getting things figured out, you know what you need to do. Things in your career are looking up, you're making a kind of connections you want to make, you're finding some opportunities that are intriguing to you, you're focused on or achieving some new skills or education. Your friendship connections are increasing, they're expanding, they're becoming more and more significant. You feel safe, you feel secure, you feel bonded with people who have similar interests, and or even if you're not feeling that they're similar interests, they're complementary, because not everybody is supposed to be just like us, but we can see the ways that people's personal goals and interests are complementary to our own, and that we have skills and qualities and abilities that we reflect off of each other. What I am really good at, this person might not be really good at, but I see things that they're really good at that help me learn better to improve on this area in myself. So all three of these cards coming together, indicating that things are really looking up for a lot of us, definitely in matters of connections and community, which is such a beautiful thing. Ooh, these are really nice. So we have our wings of light, becoming something new. We have simplicity, which is beautiful because we have wings. And then we also have our beautiful dove. And then we have our divine feminine receptive energy. It doesn't take much to turn the direction of things. It really doesn't. It really is a matter of our mind being open and accepting and welcoming to the experiences that we have in front of us, to being present in every moment, even if it's something as simple as I'm doing my laundry, paying attention to the details of what you're doing, and being grateful for the opportunity to have these clean clothes and to do this task for yourself. Because think about the alternative. Think about not having the ability to have clean clothes. Think about not having clothes. Think about not being able to do that for yourself. And you go, oh, well, isn't it something that I can be grateful for then? Isn't that little tiny thing just a really beautiful thing that I can do for myself? Isn't that alone a gift? Because for other people, they might not have that opportunity. It doesn't mean that their lives are lacking, or we're to pity people in those situations. But as you're doing these tasks, if you can appreciate and be present in those moments and grateful for those moments, we're matching that frequency of the universe. We're becoming receptive to what is. That magnetic power is what brings more of that feeling to us, more things that we're grateful for, more things that we consider blessings, more things that we consider opportunities, things that become uh, more fulfilling in that state of awareness. It doesn't take much. It doesn't have to be the most complicated thing. It's these little, simple, every single day things that we experience. It's waking up in the morning and taking that nice deep breath and stretching and feeling comfortable and warm and going, I'm safe and I'm warm and I feel good and I'm alive and I'm here and I'm conscious and I'm awake. It only goes, it just continues on from here, right? There's going to be things that are going to feel good. You're going to put your 2 feet on the floor and you're going to go get yourself some nourishment, and you're going to celebrate your existence in these little tiny ways. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to make sure that you're sharing that love with the people around you, regardless of whether they're right in front of you or you get on the internet to share it with people that are out there. That's just as significant to some people. It's such a beautiful way for you to share your joy, is just to share the things that occur to you on the day-to-day basis that feel right to you. It doesn't take much, and it feels so much like we have an inspiration to continue forward and pushing and consistently appreciating and having gratitude for all of these things. This is what will produce these new opportunities for us. Is what will bring more things in alignment for us to feel grateful for. It's the everyday moments. It's these little things. It's finding joy in these things. It's finding connection in other people that you see on a day-to-day basis or people that you'll never see again. It's about, I call them cute human things, the things that we find that we do that are similar to other people that we've never met in our whole life. When you see the most amazing little girl and she's skipping across the street and she reaches and grabs her mom or dad or grandmother's hand and you can see that connection and that joy and that just that little tiny expression of feeling connected and together. Those are the cutest little human things that we do. And just appreciating those moments, those everyday moments, the simplicity of our life, that radiates out. That's the language that the universe is speaking. That's what the universe is going to give more to you, is these moments of just feeling like everything is okay. Like it's good. That's what I want more of. I want more feeling good. I want more things that match that, where I'm not stressing or trying to plan for something big or a million things in my head. I just want things to be okay. On a day-to-day basis, I want to know that I'm safe, that my loved ones are safe, that people out there in the world are living the best opportunities that they can have as well. Our receptive energy, our nurturing energy, the love that we give is the love that we get back. Two more messages just to reiterate these same ideas yet again. I feel really good about these messages today. It feels so much like a relief. It feels like a relief, like people are feeling the pressure taken off of them and they're being able to focus on things that they can actually have an impact on. And when you do that, you open up opportunities for everything else to fall into alignment. So we first have our gratitude card. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, every little tiny piece of it. I'm grateful that I have taken all of these breaths. Every single one of them has added up into who I am today, right now, existing in this world, sharing these messages with all of you on this platform where we're able to come together and connect and share these beautiful messages and reassure each other and uplift each other and console each other and be vulnerable together, heal together and work through difficulties that we've all experienced in some way. Even though they might be different in some ways, there's so many of us that can relate to another person's grief or fear or uncertainty or feeling insecure about something or feeling vulnerable, feeling small. All of us have some experience that we can relate to that allows us to connect to each other, even if those experiences don't mimic each other. The emotions that we feel as a result of these experiences are what unite us. That's what connects us. And then our groundhog spirit is time to let go. Now, whether we're talking about letting go of wanting something different to occur for us so that it feels better, whether we're talking about accepting just what is, it is what it is right now. And you know what? It could be worse, so it's okay. Sometimes we need to take those periods where we just rest. We're not constantly pushing forward. Is that okay? Can we do that for a moment? Or if you're letting go of the expectation of what is to come next, there's this anticipation and impatience, and you want this to occur, and you're pushing and pushing, and you're doing all the things, and you're thinking about it constantly, and you're just in this space where you're constantly trying to look ahead and be up here in the future. And you decide that, you know what? If it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Something else will. Something will take its place. Because I truly believe in one of the most powerful moments of manifesting that I've ever occurred was in the moment when I just simply said, it's not meant for me, it's not meant to be. And that's okay. Am I going to be okay? I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. I don't need this to be happy. I can be happy right now. I can choose that right now. I have that opportunity right in front of me right now to just be happy. Hey, well, I got a lot to be proud of. I got a lot to be happy for. So if that doesn't happen for you, is that okay? Will you be okay? Will there be another opportunity down the road? Oh my gosh, yes. You will be fine. You will survive this as you've survived everything. You will thrive beyond this as you have continued to do so. If this opportunity doesn't work out, another one is going to show up in its place. Might even be better. Who knows? So are you okay if this doesn't happen? Of course you are. It'll be great. You'll be fine. You're going to let go. Let go of it and say, if it's meant to be, it'll be mine. And if it's not, I'm fine. When I'm able to release my expectations, whether for improvement or whether for something great, when I'm able to just say, I'm okay, and I will continue to be okay. I don't need anything to be a certain way, I just need to be. Soon as I'm not paying attention anymore, soon as I'm focused on what I have in front of me and what's great and what I have to celebrate, the fact that I'm sitting here, and that's enough. Because there was an opportunity in the past that could have taken place that would have led me to not being here. There were situations in the past that maybe would have changed my trajectory, and I would have been somewhere else. And I wouldn't have been connecting with you here. So just being here, that's okay. That's enough. And as soon as I start focusing on right now, what I'm doing right now, just connecting with you, that's when the most amazing things start to happen for me. Like if you're staring down at that little seed and you're waiting for that seed to sprout, and you're staring at it and you're staring at it, it's not going to grow any faster. In fact, it would do better if you give it some nurturing and you give it some love and then you give it some, go till the earth next to it. Pull some weeds over off to the side. Maybe prepare some space to plant some new seeds. Or maybe you just go and enjoy the sunshine yourself. You don't need to obsess over that seed sprouting because you've already given it all it needs. So it's going to grow. So let that seed grow. Let everything go and let the things that belong in your life come to you. That divine receptive power from the video earlier. We're receiving, we're not chasing. We're allowing, we're being receptive, we're accepting. And that involves a lot of patience, yes. There's a lot of ways that we can keep mind occupied. And one of those ways is just to simply take stock of all the things that you have to be grateful for. Thank you so much for sharing our messages today. I'm so glad that you could be here. Much love to you all.